You've written a bio and it's not quite doing its job. It's polished, but it's not bringing in clients. It's not bringing in podcast or speaking opportunities. It's not building trust. It's just sitting there talking about your credentials. Well, if you watch today's episode, we're going to fix that because I'm going to share with you the 5 biggest mistakes people make when writing their bio and exactly how to fix them. Hi, my name is Carma Spence, and I help big thinkers, visionary leaders, and seasoned experts leverage the power of books to grow their business. Whether it's writing the book or marketing the book, I'm their gal. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell so that this video and others like it can get into the hands of more, or I should say, maybe the eyeballs of more people who want to write a book, market a book to grow their expert-based business. So let's get to these 5 big mistakes that basically make your bio just sit there and yeah, just sit there. So the first mistake is listing a resume instead of a narrative. So I earned this, I did that, like I have a BA in biology and a master's in journalism, and I've won 3 awards for my book, Public Speaking Superpowers. That's kind of boring, right? What do you do instead? What do you do instead of just rattling off your credentials and job titles without tying them to a cohesive story or positioning statement? What you do is you frame your experience through a compelling transformation, either your own or your clients'. Make it easy for the readers to see your why. Now, if you can do it so that they see your why and your transformation looking like their own, so that they see hope, they see themselves in your before, and they see themselves achieving your after, with your help, of course. That's what a really powerful bio does. Yes, you did all these things. Not all of them are relevant. Mention the ones that bring the person through. This is where I was. So, for example, in my Mythic style bio, I talk about that moment when my father wrote my name in the sand and I sounded it out and I fell in love with words and the power they have. And then some other things happened, and I got my calling from a dream in which Frankenstein's monster was coming up from the darkness in a cold, dark castle. And he said to me, "If you don't inspire, you expire," right? And I was like, oh, that's exactly right. If your words don't inspire people, if your bio doesn't inspire people, you fade away, you disappear, you expire. Mistake number 2, being too generic about who they help. They use phrases like, "I help people live their best lives." I've actually seen that one. You talk to some coaches, especially in the life coaching space, that it seems to be rampant there. They talk about, "I make people more happy. I bring more joy to people." It's like, okay, what does that mean exactly? Make it concrete. So here's what you do instead. Be specific. I help burnt out executive women reclaim clarity through mindfulness coaching. That's way more specific. Okay, I may agree or disagree with mindfulness. I may be interested or not interested in mindfulness coaching, but I know exactly what you do. I know exactly what you do. It's memorable and it's niche position. It speaks to the people who are burnt out and would like to learn some mindfulness techniques. Mistake number 3, trying to sound impressive instead of relatable. So overly formal language. God. It can feel cold. It can feel distant, especially in people first industries like coaching. If you are here to help people, Then talk to people like you're a person. So, what to do instead? Use warm, confident language that balances your credibility with approachability. Readers should feel like you get them. So, instead of saying, I'm a best selling and award winning author, I might say, I wrote a book that helps people grow into their public speaking superpowers. And that book became a bestseller and it won 3 awards. That's a little warmer. That's off the top of my head. Believe me, that's probably not the best, but it's better. It's better. It's warmer. Now, if you're enjoying this video, if you're getting some value out of it, you might be interested in a workshop I'm holding at the end of August. It's called the Mythic Bio Lab, and you can get more information to it in the link below, which is karmaspence.com/mythic bio. I'm going to be taking 15 people through a process to tell their own story through the lens of the hero's journey, adding in archetypes that will help you relate to your audience. Your audience will see themselves in you and your transformation, and they'll think, this person gets me. This person can help me. If that's interesting to you, just go to karmaspence.com/mythic bio. Now, on to number 4, leaving out your relatable before story. A lot of coaches will skip the part where they struggled. And in doing so, you miss a chance to connect with your ideal people. If your ideal client can't see themselves in your before, they may never see themselves in your after. So talk about the lows, because these are lows you've already processed and come out of. Don't talk about lows you haven't processed and come out of. These are the lows that you experience that help bring you to that pivotal aha moment that brought you to the solution that you now offer your clients today. That's actually the hero's journey. The hero's in the ordinary world. The ordinary world is kind of not, it's ordinary. I'm not enjoying it. You get a call to adventure. You fall on your face. You pick yourself up. You win the day. And now you're coming back with the gift. That's the hero's journey. And if you can tell your story in that framework, and believe me, most people can. I struggle a little bit with doing it because I'm a natural writer. I've been writing since I was 4. So how do I show a struggle that my clients would have? Well, I did it, and it's in my bio. I struggled because I had self-doubt. Yes, I have natural talent, but I didn't believe in myself. I thought I had to shrink. I thought, these are the things a lot of my ideal clients, they know what self-doubt feels like. They know what not believing in themselves feels like. That's what I shared in my bio and how I overcame it, how I gained the courage to own my natural skills, own my message, and I now help other people do that today. That's the story you're telling in your bio. Your bio isn't just to say, I know my stuff. Your bio, a very powerful bio that actually helps do some of the sales for you, is a bio that shows your credibility, shows that you know your stuff, and shows that you know what it's like to be where they are. You know what it's like to be in their shoes, and you found the golden apple, the solution to their problem, and you know it works because you've been there. That's what a mythic bio does. And finally, number 5, making your bio all about you. Yes. Yes, I know. It's a bio. It's about you, right? Yes. But it's also about them, the people who are reading it, the ideal people who you want to draw in. When your bio is packed with I statements and accomplishments, it can unintentionally repel the reader, even if you meant well. So what do you do instead? You flip the lens. Your bio should highlight how your experience serves them. Focus on the transformation you facilitate and why it matters to your ideal client. Again, yes, there's some I say it's a bio, but if you can frame that bio in such a way that people almost forget you're talking about yourself and feel like, wow, she's in my head. She's talking about me. I felt that way. Yes, that is a powerful mythic bio. And if you want to write one and get it done this month, August 30th, be one of the 15 people who sign up, and I'll see you there. Now, I'm going to call it a day, and I will see you on Wednesday when I will be sharing with you some leadership bio wins through the lens of the gill man from the creature from the Black Lagoon. Yes, I'm bringing in our favorite gill man to help you learn how to write an excellent bio. This is Carma Spence saying ciao for now.